Welcome to Somerset Showcase. Today we are here to talk about our next special town meeting, which is going to be held on a different day than usual. It's going to be held this Saturday, February 8th, starting at 10 a.m. in the Dr. Robert Perry Performing Arts Center at Somerset-Berkley Regional High School. And we're here to talk to Jamison Souza, the chair of the Board of Selectmen, about the meeting.
Well, thank you for having me, Judge.
Oh, you're welcome. This is something different. We've never had a town meeting on a Saturday before. So why did you guys decide to do that?
You know, we were hearing for, after the last several town meetings where the length was extremely long, it was going beyond midnight, that we needed to change things up. One of the things we looked at was we actually purchased clickers through opera funds. We're not going to be using them for this town meeting, but we'll be using them shortly to try to speed up some of the votes. But also, people were talking about trying to change things up and maybe do it on a weekend. So we decided that this is a perfect opportunity. It's a special town meeting. Let's try it out. And so here we are this Saturday at 10 a.m. As you mentioned, at the regional high school, we'll have the special town meeting.
And the doors will open.
The doors will be opening at 9:30. Need to also thank Barry from the recreation department. There's going to be babysitting available. So if people want to bring their kids, they can then check them on in to babysitting with the recreation department. And then head on over to the Performing Arts Center for the special town meeting.
So hopefully this meeting's going to be a little shorter than some of the other meetings, because with a special town meeting like this one, we don't have as many articles to make decisions on.
You're absolutely right. It's not 30 or 40 articles. Is just a short number of articles. Some of them are housekeeping articles, which should go pretty quickly, and then there's some of them that we'll definitely see some discussion with.
Okay, so it's not going to take up people's whole Saturday.
I don't think so. We have babysitting going till 2:00, but I don't believe it's going to go till 2:00. I really think we could conduct our town business within a couple of hours. Based on the discussion, I think that we could probably pull that off.
Okay. And so some of those discussions will be based on the articles that are
Yes.
going to be on the warrant.
Always.
Can you tell me about some of those?
Yeah, so like I said, there's a couple of housekeeping articles that we need to take care of for the town. There's also some money that for spending some of the free cash purchasing of, for instance, the police vehicle. There was a vehicle that we had. It was in a slight accident that we need to replace. We're using some ARPA funds, and then we're using some free cash. There's also the water department has submitted several articles to update some of their pumping stations. That is an absolute need for them. And then the school department has a couple of articles as well. One, and the reason why we're having this meeting is essentially for one of those articles is the MSBA funding of replacement of the windows over at North and South School, which would give about somewhere close to 60% reimbursement if we move forward with that.
Okay.
There's also 2 citizens petitions as well, so that's why I don't think this is going to be a long meeting. I think there'll be some discussion, like always with the school department, as well as the citizens petition.
And the citizens petition articles are?
So there's 2. So one is to remove the fluoride from the water. We've had that several times, and this will be a repeat article. And then also a citizens petition that my colleague actually put forward is to change the town clerk from an elected position to an appointed position. That was a citizens petition, him alone, that wasn't brought forward by the Board of Selectmen.
And can you explain to people what free cash is?
So free cash is essentially the receipts that we receive that we didn't assign to anything over the previous year. So with that, we'll see anywhere between $2 million, maybe to $3 million of certain receipts that we just didn't account for. a great example is, this year, some of the free cash is the leftover money from the building of the middle school. That went into the free cash. We also had a sale of a property that had owed an alarming number of tax back to the town. So that went there, as well as even our investments. So when we have the free cash and we have a surplus of money, we just don't let it sit there. We put it into an investment account, and then we see those dividends being returned.
So it's not affecting taxpayers.
It's not. This is not. So none of the votes. This special town meeting is going to be affecting. A direct impact on the taxes that are spent. This is money that was already received to us, and then we're looking at different things to do. To then use that free cash, what we call, to move it forward.
Some of it people have already been taxed on, because there's a small amount of that 7.5 million is from prior year's budgets. But that's
yes.
already.
So usually we will see somewhere between 1 to maybe 2% of money that's left over that we did not spend in the previous year. That's what our town administrator is looking at now. We're actually going to get the exact numbers where that free cash is coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so I would love to, just remind everybody, for them to come. Please participate. We govern by town meeting vote. So everyone always looks at, the Board of Selectmen or the school department or other boards and say, well, you're taxing us. We're not the one taxing. We're the one presenting different articles, different budgets, and then we are governed by the executive body, which is the town meeting vote. So this is the perfect opportunity for all the residents to come on here. You have to be a registered voter, though. So you need to come and then voice your concern. You have that opportunity to do that. Moderator Mrs. Casey does an excellent job, I think, in moderating and allowing people to, voice their concerns. And even if it's a concern or if you're a proponent of something, you can get up and talk about that. We want to hear that. This is the perfect opportunity.
Okay. Come to the special town meeting this Saturday on February 8th. Doors open at 9:30 a.m. at Somerset-Berkley Regional High School. Hopefully we will see you then.